Anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 different messy bun hairstyles that have been like my go-to lately. These work really great for short hair, really for any hair type, but I wanted to make this video because I feel like sometimes it's so hard to find hairstyles that are A, very quick to do for your hair, and B, work well on short hair. And I feel like there's tons of hair tutorials out there that show you how to do things that might take a little bit, but I really love the idea of doing some hair tutorials that literally take you less than 5 minutes and use very little products at all. I'm going to show you guys how I do my 3 favorite messy bun hairstyles, and if you'd like to see how I achieve them, then just keep watching because we're going to get started. Okay, so this first look is one that I like to call the OG bun. You probably already do it, you probably already know how to do it, but I just wanted to show you guys in case I give you some other idea or, I don't know, new tips and tricks for it. And so it's just basically going to be the OG messy bun. So a lot of the times I won't even take a brush. I might just kind of like use my fingers. I feel like that's what makes it the messiest. But my hair is a few days dirty, so I might use a brush just to kind of help it look a little bit smoother and cleaner, at least in the back. I always brush my hair out right before I do this as well, So it doesn't have to be like super perfect or anything. I feel like if it looks too perfect, then it doesn't really, you know, it's not really a messy bun. So usually about right here is when I'll throw in a ponytail. Do as I say, not as I do. I have this like magenta ponytail. It's not ideal. I can't find a blonde one. So once it's up top there, don't worry if like hairs fall out like this, because obviously with short hair that's gonna happen. We're gonna worry about that at the end. So I'm gonna take my ponytail and I'm going to wrap it around, but I'm not gonna pull the hair all the way through. So it's just gonna be kind of like a little knot up top like that. And I usually just kind of start to pull it apart to make it bigger so that there's a loop on each side. Now at this point, if you like it like that, obviously you could just leave it like that, but I don't really like to leave it in that sort of like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a slinky to me. So I usually just take one of the ends, just so like super lightly, and I wrap it over that ponytail. And then I'll start adding bobby pins into the base. And then there'll be the other side of the coil that you'll wrap around the back side so that you're, for the most part, hiding the ponytail. And I'll just take another bobby pin into the base. And that's when I kind of pull it apart again. And I'll take any of those little fallout pieces and just pin them up into the back, because when you have short hair, there's really no other option. It's not like there's this magical end-all trick to hide these little fallout pieces. It's just gonna happen with short hair. So I just kind of pin those up into the back. I usually like crisscross them. And if there's any pieces at the end that are like sticking out like that, then you could leave it. It's cute sometimes when it looks like, you know, pretty messy, or you can kind of take one and like tuck them in. I usually just sort of, yeah, tuck it in a little bit, and that's how it looks. So it's just a really easy, like, I'm gonna go run errands, I'm gonna do grocery shopping, whatever, I'm around the house, and it literally takes 5 seconds. The longer your hair is, the easier I think that it is, and the bigger and messier it can be, but this is sort of how it is for my shorter hair. This next one is one that maybe not everyone is going to like, because it does involve really slicking the hair back and parting it closer to the middle. I prefer, I think, just because the way my hair is laying today, we're gonna keep it right here at this part, but I think parting it down the center is cuter for this look. So this one I do use the brush, and what I just do is I start brushing everything back on one side at a time, and then I'll kind of do the same with the other. And I don't really have any product in my hair, so you may end up wanting to use some kind of like pomade to keep everything back, but for the sake of this video, I'm not really using any products. So this is where we have it all kind of slicked back somewhat nicely. And I like to take it towards the lower to middle part of my head, and I will just take a ponytail. Again, I don't pull it all the way through, but I create like a little bun, and if I can do it one more time around, I'd prefer. This ponytail is probably not gonna let me. So I have it all up like that in just like the tiniest bun. And you can either let it like just sit as the way that it is, like really tiny, or if you wanted to make it a little messier in the back, you could do so. So sometimes I'll do that, and I'll just like take the pieces that are sticking out, because again, with short hair, you're gonna get that. And I'll just sort of, again, tuck the bobby pins into the base of the bun. So that's sort of what it looks like from the side and the back a little. It's really so simple. I just think that parting it down makes it look a little bit like you put some sort of effort in it, even though it took me like 5 minutes to create this. So it's one that I go for sometimes if I'm wanting to look a little bit more pulled together, but I only took 5 minutes to create this. So this last one, in my opinion, works best when your hair is a little bit wavy. So I did add just a couple waves to the top of my hair. So this one I usually do if my hair was wavy the day before and I wake up and it still has a little bit of a wave, but just I kind of touch up the top layer and I just put my hair up in a bun. So this I usually add just a little bit of volume in my hair, so I might kind of like tease just a few sections of it, not super put together, just, you know, a little something. And then what I like to do is I start with one side at a time. Again, this doesn't have to be super put together because it's meant to be like messy buns, but make sure there's no like holes in your hair or anything like that. I take my ponytail, and again, I don't pull the pony all the way through. I just create like a little tiny bun, so it's a low bun. And then what I do is I kind of take some pieces that are already wanting to fall down, and I'll start kind of like pulling the back out to make it loose. Maybe I could stick a bobby pin in there to like help it really stay in the place I want it. And then I'll do the same with the other side, just kind of like pull down pieces that definitely want to fall, or just make it kind of like soft and romantic. And again, just kind of like pull on pieces in the back. All right, so now at this point we just have like this low bun hanging out back there, and you can leave it as is if you wanted, or you can again like pull it apart to make it a little messier. And if there's any like little hairs sticking straight out, I'll just sort of tuck them under into the base of the bun so that the bobby pins are hidden. And that's basically just sort of how it looks. It's just really low and romantic. That literally takes no time at all if I want to look, again, somewhat put together, but maybe I don't have time, or maybe I just don't feel like it. And lately it's just been sort of my go-to look. It's super simple, it's really easy, and I just feel like it's so pretty for spring. So that's it for this really quick 3 hair tutorials on messy buns. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped give you some different tips and tricks for your hair. Obviously, it doesn't have to be just short hair that you do this with. Literally anybody's hair length can do this. It's just, it'll look a little fuller in the back on some if your hair's longer, or maybe if it's a little shorter than mine and it won't look as full, but pretty much anyone's hair type can do this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you enjoy hair tutorial videos, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.